from Casper's Creations. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a hand pot tutorial for you all because you have all really been suggesting it on my furry amino. So, getting right to it. First thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a pattern. You can find them online or you can make them yourself. I might do a pattern tutorial later, but right now I have this one just for me. Okay, I got my fabric chuck here. Now what I'm going to do is trace out this pattern onto the black fur. You're going to want to make sure the fur is facing upwards like this. See, it's coming out like that. And I'm starting on the left side. So I'm going to go do that. Now that we have the actual shape of the hand traced out, you're going to want to trace the shape of the paw pads on it too, because you're going to cut those out and then sew the paw pads in to the hole. So boop, I'm going to do that. There we go. Now we're going to trace the other side of it, but not trace the paw pads, because that's going to be the back of it. 2 pieces cut out now. Not cut out. What am I saying? Once you have both of these pieces drawn out, you're going to cut them out with an X-Acto blade, or you can use scissors. I do not suggest using scissors because you might accidentally cut the fur as well, but you're going to want to use an X-Acto knife. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Pieces cut out. What you're going to want to do is shave this front part before you start cutting out the paw pads, because otherwise it's going to be really difficult. So, I don't do my shaving with a razor. I just do it with scissors. And also just a normal, you know, like handheld disposable razor. But it still works the same, but I suggest using clippers, but I don't have them. So that's just what I have to do to improvise. I'm gonna do that. All right, now once you've got that all shaven, you can start cutting out the paw pads like I started to do here. You can use scissors because the fur isn't long. Or you could use an X-Acto knife still. But I just use scissors because it's easier and faster. And it still makes it look nice, which is good. There we go. Take notice that I only cut out the actual like palm of the hand as well as the front fingers. You're going to want to leave this wrist with a little bit of fur on it just so you can like make it a little bit fluffy. Which always looks nice. So yeah, now that we've got this cut out, we're going to start cutting out the actual fabric that is going to go in these spots. Yeah, and the other side I'm not going to shave because the person wants it extra fluffy. Sorry, there's fur all over it. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it like this. You can do that too, or you can shave the fingers. To make the paw pads, sorry, there's fur on my phone. So what I'm going to do, I have this little piece that matches the spots right here. So I have this glittery kind of metallic-y fabric that I'm going to use for the paw pads for this paw. Usually I either use fleece or minky, but this is the kind that I'm using today. What I'm going to do is just trace out the little circles onto this with a Sharpie marker. Now that I've got these all traced out with a Sharpie, I'm just going to cut them out with my scissors. It's not that hard and it's fun. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to put these right up in here and start to sew them in with either using a ladder stitch or a blanket stitch. I really suggest blanket stitch because it's more durable. Ladder stitch is better for hiding seams, but I don't think it really matters here. So I'm going to use some white thread with sewing these on, or you could use black. I have a lot of colors, but yeah, I'll show you how I do that. My sewing needle, where'd it go? Dang it. Alright, I found my needle. It was on the floor. It's been like an hour of me looking, but I found it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is sew this paw pad into the hand with a blanket stitch. If you don't know how to do a blanket stitch, you can look on tutorials. I'm going to do that really quick. Now I have all the paw pads sewn in. That lighting is absolutely horrible. I am sorry. Yeah, I have the reference up right there. But yep, I got them all sewed in. Now what you're going to want to do to make the paw pads more puffy, like this, you're going to sew some fleece the same shape as the circle seen here on the back of the paw pads, like I'm going to do now. Yeah. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is just sew these black circular patches onto the back of this. And leave a little opening so you can put stuffing into it to make the paw pads fluffy. I've sewn all the way around except for leaving this little place. Now what I'm going to do is put this stuffing inside. Like this. Alright, now that you've got that all stuffed, you're just going to sew this part down like you were with the rest of it. Got this sewn all together with the stuffing inside of it. It should look like this on the back and this on the front. It should be very puffy and cute and squishy. Now all you got to do is repeat the process with all of them and keep it going until you finish. Now once you've sewn all the black pieces of fleece onto the back, they should be nice and squishy like this. And they should be nice and puffy now, which is a lot of fun to mess with like I'm doing here. Okay, next step. Our next step now is to sew this part the back of it onto here. Like that. You're going to start at the wrist and just go all the way around, sewing all the fingers together. And then back down. Be sure to leave this part open so you can put your hand through it when you're done. Alright, almost half an hour later of sewing, you should have this. It's all sewn together nicely. The pop head should be facing outward like this, squishy and fun. And now what you're going to want to do is turn it inside out. I know it looks small, but the more you move your hand into it, the more it's going to stretch out and the better you'll be able to fit your hand in. So I'm going to do that now. Boom. Now once you've turned it inside out, you should have something like this. A little paw you can wear in your hand. You could do it with or without the paw pad. If you don't want it without the paw pad, you can stop right here. And if you do want it with the paw pad, listen up. Now what you're going to want to do for the middle paw, get yourself a little bit of a pattern thingy that would fit right in, like that. And then you're going to want to make sure it fits perfectly onto the paw, like so. And then trace it out onto this pattern. You see I've already started a little bit here, and then you're just going to cut it out and sew it together. I'll do that right now and show you how to flip it inside out, stuff it, and attach it. Boop. Now that you have all of this sewn together with a blanket stitch, what you're going to want to do is make a tiny incision like this, only through one of the layers. Don't go all the way through because you're going to have to sew that again, blah, blah, blah. It'll show up on the other side and it'll look unprofessional. But yeah, you're just going to make a little itty bitty incision so you can turn it inside out and then stuff it. And then sew it back up again. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? This is my first tutorial. I don't really know how to phrase this correctly. I suck at YouTubing. Took a picture of a mistake, whatever. But, yeah. I made a hole. Getting awkward here. But I did this. Now what I'm going to do is turn it inside out. Shouldn't be that hard. But alright, see what I'm going to do? I'm just going to flip it. This is really awkward. I'm sorry. That's how I roll. I'm a very awkward individual, especially when it comes to staging my stuff out in public. Like a place of YouTube. But gotta make a living somehow. I'm starting off early. Okay, this may not look like much now, but when I put the stuffing in it, it's gonna look much better. But then, after I put the stuffing in it, I'm just gonna sew this up like normal, just on the outside. Let me do that. I'm doing that so much, I'm just going bleh a lot. I'm an idiot. Alright. Putting the stuffing in it. Okay. I'm watching Crime Scene Cleaners right now. But seems very interesting. This is like the first actual episode I've seen of it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I watch disturbing stuff, okay? Okay, it's stuffed. It's looking nice, but I think it needs a little bit more so it doesn't cave in at the back. There we go. That should do it. Boop. That's perfect. Actually, I think it could use a little more. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got more. There we go. It's perfect. There we go. That's so much fun to squish. Alright, I will come back when this is sewn together. Right, I'm just finishing sewing this up. I've got the glue gun plugged in. And as soon as I finish tying this off, as you can see here, I don't know if anyone's actually seen me sew. If you follow my Instagram, you should. But yeah, if you don't, oh my god, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm such a loon. What I'm trying to say is, follow my Instagram. You'll get some pretty oh my god, I can't even speak. Follow my Instagram. You can see some pretty cool stuff there. There we go. I finally got it out. And I just finished tying this off as well. I'm a great YouTuber. Not. Alright. There's fluff right there. Get out of here. Alright. There it is. It's so good. I like it. I like it. All right, so these aren't going to be sewn on. They're actually going to be hot glued on, but it's okay. It's not noticeable, and it looks fine. So I'm just going to wait till it heats up, and then I'll start recording again once it does. Next, what you're going to want to do with the paw pad is... Wait,
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Please leave. I'm trying to do a video here. Alright, so... What are you doing back there? This is what I have to deal with every time I work. Alright, cut. Cut. So I just wanted to thank you all for watching this video. So... I can't... Oh my god. Okay, you know what, Jake? Cut the fucking camera. I can't do this. Jake, can you end the video for me? Can you end the video for me? I just wanted to thank you all for watching this video. This has been very eventful. He won't stop dicking around in the back. We're never gonna get anywhere with this, are we?
Okay, since my sister just can't...
Excuse me? Okay. You're gonna headbutt me or something.
I actually thought
did you put the scissors over there, or did you put it on my Oh, I'm recording. It looks like there's gonna be a pretty large blooper reel because we just can't get this outro right, Kurt. What are you doing?
Is this even possible?
Don't. You're gonna break it. Don't. Stop. Kid.
No, it's mine!
I can't trust you with sharp objects.
It's not even sharp, it's a paper. The light is real.
I'm gonna beat you. Get out of here. Alright, the last thing you're gonna want to do on these paws is just put glue on the back of this and glue it down. There's not much to it. Entertain while I do something. Talking to you, AJ.
Pin is sharp. This is sharper.
Words of wisdom by AJ.
AJ 2020.
AJ's words of wisdom. That should be a series on my YouTube channel where it's just you talking crap for an hour. Okay.
Paper cutter extreme.
And that's it. You got your paw.
This is a paper puncher.
There. Well, yeah, you were messing around with that, so I had to take it from you. Yeah, that's basically it. It's not that hard to make paws.
I may or may not have already cut myself with this multiple times.
And you're done. You got some nice paws.
I almost filled it with the shirt.
Would you model for me? All right, and here you have your nice paws. Show them off. Do something with them.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
All right. Okay, show us the paw pads. Hand sewn with love by yours truly.
Can I eat the hot glue?
No, you can't eat the hot glue. God, you're so dense.
Wow,
But yeah, are they fun to wear? Are they comfy?
Well, it depends on where you put your fingers.
All right.
Because right now my pinkies are currently squished at the top of the...
All right. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see y'all later. Say bye, AJ.
Bye. Oh, good back scratch too.
You're such a dingus. I love you.